I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in with the haul. As you guys know from the video, we went shopping today out in Amish country. We went to an Amish store as well as an antique mall. So I'm just going to jump in and show you guys what I found. There were a few things that I found at, it's called The Peddler. It is in Sugar Creek, Ohio. So these are the things that I found there. I got 2 of these candle rings. And they're just small, so they are for votives. That's obviously, I would say that would be the size that you would use. So I went ahead and picked up 2 of these. They were $2.99 a piece. And then outside, out front, they have what is called a bargain barn. And I was able to find 2 white glass tea light holders, or votive holders, whichever you prefer, for $1. So I went ahead and picked those up. I found 2 of those. So those would actually fit in there perfectly on the table or as a centerpiece or something like that. I'm actually going to use it on my table later this summer into possibly fall. So that's what it's going to look like. And like I said, I got 2 of those, both for $1. And then another thing I found in the bargain barn was another piece of white glass. Also was $1. And I do not have this vase yet, so I was excited to find it, but it has like a little detail on there, as you can see. And again, like I said, this one was $1, and it's a decent size. I didn't end up spending too much in that store, and that store, as you can see from the clips, is very intimidating. Their prices are pretty good, I would say, but I went in looking for certain things, and luckily I was able to find exactly what I was looking for. And then I picked up 2 of these little jar here. They are ceramic, and they do have that pattern on there, which is very nice. These were $2.99 a piece. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with these yet. I'm thinking about putting succulents in them and using them outside on our table that we use in the summertime as well as fall. Like I said, I did get 2 of those, and they were $2.99 a piece. If you guys have any other ideas of what I could put in those, let me know down in the comments below. Picked up 2 of these braided linens, and I'm gonna use these as coasters up in my office. They were $1.99 a piece, and I liked this pattern. It's black and brown, and again, it's just braided. And like I said, I did get 2 of those. So those are gonna be perfect up in my office. And then I picked up this little metal sign with a C on the front of it. Has really neat detail. It's kind of rustic looking. It's not very thick, and that was $4.99. So that's what I found at the Peddler. And then, like I said, we went to an Amish antique mall. Quite a few of my things that I did pick up from there needed to be wrapped. I found this white glass plate. This was only $1, so I could not pass it up. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, if I'm gonna hang it or if I'm gonna set it and put something on top of it, but for $1, I could not pass it up. Found another hen in the nest. This guy was $4.99, which was a very good price because some of the other items that were in the store just like this were $15 or even more. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's white glass and it is very cute. I love the detail around the outside, and again, I can show you up close and personal the hens in a nest. And again, you could use this for a candy jar or just leave it like it is. Not really sure what they used to use them for. Found a cookie cutter for $1. We're gonna use this for biscuits. My husband likes to make sausage biscuits and gravy a lot on the weekends, so he'll enjoy that. I wasn't able to video in the Amish antique mall, so I'm gonna try next time when we go to video in there. Found this Pyrex bowl, casserole, whichever you want to call it, and this was only $2. So again, I couldn't pass it up. It is vintage, obviously, as you can see from the wear on the outside. Not really sure how big it is, but it does say Pyrex on the bottom. So I was, let's see, does it say 2 quart? Yes, it does. 2.5 quart, it says on the bottom. So I was very excited to find that for $2. Again, that's something I can't pass up for that price tag. And then this is what I went for, and I'm so excited that I found it. So excited. And they actually have salt and pepper in them already, which is pretty neat. I found this set for $10, and it was a little high for me, but I was okay because I know that if I didn't pick it up, I wouldn't have found them again, and they probably wouldn't be there. I found the salt and pepper shakers. Very excited about these because, again, they are the white glass that I collect. Again, if you guys are interested in seeing that collection, let me know down below and I will show you. And again, like I said, they were $10 for the set. Some other things I found, a toothpick container, which again, it's vintage, it's old. It's a piece of the white glass again. I don't know if you can see the pattern on there, but it's really neat. This guy was $2, so I picked him up. Very neat. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I may put toothpicks in it, we'll see. And then my mom and I had been talking about butter pads, which you guys have seen in my other video. If you watched my other Goodwill haul, I did pick up an ironstone butter pad. So we had been talking about, because my mom came this weekend, as you can see obviously from the footage. She was here this weekend, we were talking about those, and she also said that on the table they would set out individual salt dishes for the person that was sitting there, because they didn't have salt shakers on tables back in the old days in England. So I was very anxious to see if we could find any, and to our surprise, when we walked in, we saw them everywhere. I know they've probably been there before, I just didn't recognize them or notice them before, because that wasn't something that I had ever thought to look for before, or in all reality, I didn't even know they existed. So I picked up one. As you can see, it is glass. They are all glass and they're all different shapes, and they usually are about this size. They're small. This was $1, and like I said, they did have a lot more more designs, but I enjoyed this one, so I picked this little guy up. And then the last thing I got from the antique mall was this little creamer. And again, this would go with this on the table, and you would have individual little creamers on the table, and then they would have a little dish that would have sugar cubes as well. So I thought this is really cute. Also thought I would add this to my white glass collection, and this was $1 as well. So that is what we found at the Peddler, like I said, in Sugar Creek, and also an antique mall in Amish country in Ohio as well. So if you guys have any questions or comments or anything, let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, be sure to do that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.